All right, here we go. Another nice day. Doing some Christmas decorating stuff. I don't know, box something came in. Working on the old truck here. We're doing multiple different things while we got the truck up in the air. And then some of this is the rabbit hole of while you're in there and things you find. So as you can see, I'm focusing on this brake hose right here. We looked at the brakes and stuff before everything. I mean, it seemed old, but fine. We did bleed the brakes and stuff in an earlier video. So if you want to see some of the earlier work we've done on this Mecum purchase, go back and hit the subscribe button. That'll take you to the page, whatever, and look it up. We got a playlist for just this truck. But while we're doing some other things, which you might note in the background, if you've been watching the series on this truck, we noticed some of this stuff happening down here that wasn't really super apparent, or we missed it or something, I don't know. But these lines are old, probably original, and they're starting to crack. And since I saw that they're cracking, the other side's even worse, but it's on the bottom. So that's the issue, is you don't really see it. Plus, we had these calipers off, so as we were moving stuff around, kind of became more apparent that there's some cracks in the hoses. I don't feel comfortable with that, so we're going to change this hose out. Should be pretty easy. We just got to undo that, and then undo that right there, pop out some clips that hold the hose in place, and screw the new one in and call it a day. But we got rust, so we'll see how this works. Let me see if I can get these busted loose. All right, here we go. Got our line wrench on. It's a 10 mil line wrench for this one. Please make sure you're using a line wrench on these like brass fittings and stuff, otherwise you'll be hosed. If you don't know what a line wrench is, there you can see how it kind of reaches all the way around on the open end there, instead of just being the flat open end. So yeah, use that. Here's the good news, is it's already busted loose, so no big issues there. So let me keep working on it, because you know how rust is on some of the threads that are exposed. So hopefully this works out. These are, I don't know, we'll see. Let me see if I can get this all the way disconnected. All right, so we got this one busted loose. That one's loose too. I just haven't completely taken it out, but this one is completely separated. So now, if you notice that little ridge right there, I got to put a screwdriver on that thing and tap that clip that holds the hose in out, which I did that after I got this completely separated, or I will do that, so that when, if it pulls the hose with it, it won't bend the line. And yeah, it's dripping a little bit of brake fluid, is what it is. Let me get my screwdriver set up here, show you what I got to do. So I got to get on that little ridge right there, and tap that with a hammer, and that'll make it make that clip come out. So let me do that, because I don't have 4 hands or a cameraman. So let me get that done and get the clip out. All right, so there you go. You can see that clip's kind of starting to move. Sorry, my light and all is in the way, but that's just the best I can do. So that clip finally started to move. It was in there a little bit. Took some hammer hits with a screwdriver, but anyway, we'll work on keep going and get that clip out of the way, and then that hose will be out of this bracket, and then I got to go do the same thing up there. All right, so there you go. That's the clip, and now that that clip is out of there, this hose should come out of here, which may take a little persuasion too, but unless they do these differently, I don't know. There should be a groove over there to get this thing out, but I don't know. Let me see if I can get that out of there. This one seems weird. All right, folks, there you go. I got it out. On this one, it's just a hole, as you can see right there. It was just rust was holding it in there. So I just had to pry on a little bit and bust the rust loose, and that comes right out. So now I'm going to go ahead and work on that top one up there. Get that one out, and then we should be able to put our new hose in. All right, trying to get at that little tab from the wheel well was challenging, so I jumped in here under the hood and see if I can get a access from this side to tap on that little tab and get it out. So let me see if I can do that. All right, that worked. So I tapped that, and then I was able to get the that clip out. I just went ahead and did that, even though that's still somewhat connected right there. It's, you know, for the hard line. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew the rest of the hard line and then tap on this thing to get it to let the rust loose and let it fall out. And then we'll get our new hose. But yeah, that's how I had to go after that one, is under the hood. Worked all right. I mean, it's you gotta work around some hoses and stuff. But anyway, yeah, let me get this old hose out. All right, everybody. The wind's blowing something around out there. Here's the old hose. You can see that they oversprayed on it when they were painting the truck. But that's the old hose. This is the new hose. That's your, see, I just got this from O'Reilly's. That's your part number that fits this. This is the 13 and something inch hose. Anyway, so looks the same. Everything should be good. Let's go ahead and get this one put in. I mean, there's no difference one end versus the other. So you just stick it in there and screw those fittings back on, and we'll be all set. So let me get that done for you, and then we'll be complete with another task that's definitely a safety thing you need to do if you've got old cracked hoses on your brakes. All right, so when we took this apart, we did not need to hold the hose because it was rusted in there. So that was a benefit, but when you get ready to put the new one in, you're gonna have to take your 17 and put it on here, because they got provisions there for you to hold on to it, and then that way you can hold the hose while you tighten the nut. Use your line wrench. I mean, you can use a regular 10 while you just when it's loose, but use your line wrench to tighten it up good. So that is tight. I'll go ahead and down here and do this one, which is already started, and then I think we'll be ready to button this sucker up, other than we'll have to bleed the brakes, but that's been in some other videos and stuff. We do it the old-fashioned way. You just get in there, pump the pedal, then you put it on the floor, open up this this bleeder valve right here, and it you know, that one, fluid, air, whatever comes out, close it, pedal up, pump it some more, then hold it on the floor, open this up, fluid, air comes out, do it till all you get is fluid to come out. I like to get twice where I get just fluid, no air at all, and then call it good. You know, tighten that back down and you're all set. So we'll do that. I got to do the other side as well, but that's that. I mean, you don't need to necessarily watch me tighten this up down here, but that's that. We got a brand new hose. Yeah, I mean, I think that was a fairly easy thing for a lot of safety. So we didn't have to fight this particular project. The rust too bad. I mean, we did a little bit, but not an absolute ton. I will say this, the one thing, don't forget, sorry you're looking at the floor while I'm digging, but don't forget your little clippy thing back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna brush that off and all that, but that just goes back here and clips in. This will have to push up enough that you get that little bit of room in there, and then you put the clip back. So I'll work on that. That's the final piece. So thanks for watching, and subscribe so you can come back and see what else we're doing on this truck.